goes, DM. It goes.
Yeah. So
Listen.
we had a small dispute over whether or not a black cloak, a black cock, or a piece of leather armor was in the possession of the party. So you examine the book.
Yes.
It is written in the language of magic. Do you memorize the read magic spell over the 2 days you're sitting here?
Let's just say sure.
Okay. You read through the spell book. It appears. I can't remember. It was something the Magnificent. Does anyone?
You know, I heard you say it in the video. I just forgot what it was.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
We'll go over that later.
Okay. You see the spell. I think you have to roll for read magic, don't you?
Not for read magic. I think
for a time limit. How long is the time limit on read magic?
Read magic. Let me double.
It doesn't matter. You have 2 days. The first spell you read but not learn yet is. Let's look here. Identify.
Oh, that's useful.
Can you write this down, or do you want me to?
I have the description up.
So I have a number here, and I'm just rolling for them as we do it. Okay, you write it down?
Yes.
Okay. The next spell you see is. Let's roll for this. That doesn't work. Conjure spell component. And after that, you see affect normal fires. After that, you see spell you can't read.
Second level. Okay.
And then there's one more spell that's after that he put out of order. Not sure why, but he did do that. Which is protection from vermin. Starting to get a picture on why he died down here.
Yeah, he had nothing.
He's not a combat wizard.
He's like, I guess an exterminator wizard.
Yeah.
Exterminator.
Can't even remember what spells I gave you. Anyway.
You gave me feathery flyer.
No, I said identify.
Identify conjure spell components, affect normal fires, unknown, and then protection from vermin.
You know what? Fuck it. Can you just write down so that I don't forget?
I wrote them down already. Yeah.
No, the second level one, because I'm not gonna write this down.
Okay, sure.
Can you write down displace self?
That's pretty useful.
Yeah, but there's something important in the components that changes your ability to use that or not. That's a component I'd require, because it's pretty fucking specific. Okay. So you wait for that next day. What did I roll? God. 66. Is that anything interesting? You hear news on your second day of rest that a fortune teller is in town. Just from a local bumpkin. He goes, "Hey, adventurers, you hear, Mama Bradacio is in town. You ever hear her?"
No.
She tells the future. Well, our future.
Yeah, I'm sure she does.
Oh, she got like a crystal ball. Or it's more of like a shiny ball. It's not really crystal. And then it's more of a mirror ball. You should go check it. She also reads poems, etc. You know,
He says etc.
whatever that means. You know, she does things. You get me?
Okay, cool.
Sounds like the devil's work.
Oh my god.
You know, she might be summoning things from the darkness. Who knows? But what do you guys do anything about that, or you just continue to rest?
You want to go meet her?
Dagnan doesn't believe him.
Okay, screw them.
You don't believe the peasant who said she was here?
Nah.
Damn.
Wait, why would you believe she was here?
He doesn't trust those magic folk.
Excuse me?
Wow.
Especially
racist.
the one next to him. Racist.
Magicist.
He especially doesn't trust Miles after getting walloped in the fucking chin with his magic staff.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's seen what you can do with that thing.
So, what do you guys do?
What,
Into
miss a
tunnels.
bunch?
Well, we rested up. Let's go back down in the cave, I guess, unless we want to go straight to Kendall home.
We know there's one wolf left over.
Yeah, there is one warg, I guess. Oh, it's
Okay.
Mon Mill. No.
That was an accident. That's not your guys' town. I am having trouble
But I
touching
can see a
things.
Pretty tiefling woman. Dagnan's into those.
All right. Well, she wants to get pregnant, so we'll see what happens.
Does she? What the fuck?
It's a arc, apparently.
What?
Oh, God.
I think that wouldn't be such a hard quest.
Yeah, that's not a very hard quest.
So I don't want to spoil what she wants to do on camera, but it has to do with the spell and doing weird things to tieflings. But that's all I'm gonna reveal.
Wait, well, excuse me. Wait, okay.
It's
I
a
wanna do
weird
some more
it's a weird goal. Anyway, you guys managed to rope yourself back down this well. The corpses are all just sitting here still. It smells horrible.
Oh, I bet.
they're
It
just-
smelled horrible
They're
before, I'm sure.
puffed up, pussing. There's bugs. It's,
I want to pile the corpses to a body and light them on fire.
Oh, God.
okay. Are you gonna do that
Maybe pus in your
Are you gonna
hands.
do that underground?
Yes.
No, come on.
Okay. You guys
So
see as soon as you get down here, Sigmund start piling up the bodies. Do you guys just sit and wait?
I asked him, can you light them before we leave?
I was gonna say,
Yeah, sure.
I
I
go
can wait
and-
till we're leaving to light them up
yeah.
with
So,
holy fire.
What do you guys do?
Dagnan goes in here, because we haven't been in here yet.
Yeah.
There's a
knows?
large throne. It looks like the ogre sat there. There's a big butt impression in the chair where it like sinks down. Looks like it's like made out of wood, so it's not like a great throne. It doesn't look very finely crafted.
I sit on it.
You sit on the wooden throne. You have to like crawl up, kind of like actually like crawl up on your hands and knees.
I pick him up and put him on.
He
at the
slaps her
booster
hand
seat.
away like,
Okay.
don't touch me. I can do it to myself.
You booster seat him. Okay.
I was going to, if he allows me.
I don't
Okay.
allow him. Dagnan's got pride.
Okay, Dagnan crawls on his hands and knees pridefully to the throne. What do the rest
Is
of you
it
do?
comfortable?
It's not really. No, it's like two times the size of you.
Damn.
Yo, I never searched this guy, so he didn't have a spell book or anything like that on him.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I kick open this door.
Then I kick open this door.
Lorium Emporium. How may I help you? I'll be right back, guys.
Wait,
What?
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 He ate. He had his food. Tom, you don't want anything from Giuseppe's or anything, do you?
Giuseppe's man.
I did not hear that, Tom. Can you say it over the mic?
I'm good, thank you.
Nah,
I
he's
already
fine.
ate.
He's okay.
What? You're not gonna get pizza, bro?
Nah, he
I
brought
already
pizza.
ate pizza.
So
Well,
you can get more pizza and
I
save it
don't
for
need
later.
more pizza.
Pizza is the best food, and you know,
I-
you know,
Dude, it is, but I eat it like every other
Alright.
day. Trust me.
I
Yeah.
apologize for that interruption. So you guys
Oh, pizza.
open that door recklessly.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're looking for Giuseppe's.
Who's leading?
I will.
taking the hit.
Can I get a dex check as you open the door and a spiked
Oh,
ball swings towards your face?
Should have known there were traps.
Wait, how tall is he? How high up is the trap?
Yeah. How high
It's
is this
it
trap?
will hit your head. It won't hit your body if it hits.
Oh fuck, that's worse.
Yeah, there really is.
Well, I'm dexy as fuck.
Yeah, you managed to dodge out of the way. Can I get a dex check for Miles as he is clearly behind him?
yeah, as it swings
Oh.
by, get wrecked.
Oh my
kid.
god. Hit him right in
Nice
the sternum.
8 decks or something you have.
I think I have 7.
I think I have 7.
I think I got 7. Let me double check.
So the dwarf, so the ball comes, the dwarf ducks.
No, you're right. I have 8.
And then Miles, you are surprised as a chain ball just goes straight towards your face. You
Oh.
dodge it, and it does not move 10 feet backwards. At that point, it doesn't move further than that into our fire cleric. But yeah, you both managed to dodge it. Miles,
Not even standing
Dagnan
behind
just
him.
chuckles at goblin traps.
oh, you're over stacking the bodies. Okay. Or are you in the water? Did you just step down into that murky water?
Maybe.
Okay.
You died of
Maybe.
dysentery.
Died of dysentery.
Yeah, I'll roll a Constitution check in secret.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, you see a bedchamber. Basically, it's where they lived.
Nothing
Wait.
valuable, I'm assuming.
There should be. I don't know.
What do you think would be valuable?
I don't know. I search every bed. They could have
Books.
coins or something underneath every fucking bed.
There's no books. You don't really see any coins. You find like knickknacks.
This is just a filthy goblin hole.
There's a poop corner like over
Poop corner, because of course there is.
over here.
Is it this corner? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's this corner.
Yeah, this is the best. This is the best bed in the place right here. You get to smell all of it.
He's like 10 feet away from the shit corner. There's
Oh,
a
10
there's a
feet
little
so far.
there's a hole. It looks like it drains into somewhere. I don't know.
No,
It's-
but like he has to make eye contact with people. Like he wakes up in the middle of the night. It's like, yo, what's up, Steve? It's like he's.
What's up, Steve?
Oh shit. All right, screw it then. This place is boring. Let's go to the next room.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said there was like tunnels down here.
Yes, this looks to be a tunnel. You cannot see the end of it with your infravision
right?
or a torch. I'm assuming one of you lit a torch.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming that he
I
has, like,
did.
torches.
Of course I did.
Yeah, I was
I'm a
gonna say,
fire
especially
priest.
this guy.
You have to
fucking-
fight the darkness. I'm just imagining like an OCD fire cleric who goes around like lighting like little candlesticks all over dungeons, right? Trying to
You
keep
must
it
do a
lit.
2-minute break real quick.
Yes, I do because we just.
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call.
Phone
Okay.
call.
So you stare off into this tunnel. Do you continue?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
As a woodpecker.
yeah. It's not here. Let's switch to.
Go back to the dripping. I really did enjoy those nighttime sounds, though. I gotta get that like as some ambience in my fucking room.
It's really
while I
nice.
sleep.
It's really relaxing.
It is.
Now this is like the weird goblin soundtrack. You don't want to listen to this while you sleep, right, Freya? So yeah, you continue.
Yeah.
I get a perception check as you walk down these tunnels.
All of us or just me?
I'll roll for it.
Okay.
It is going to be actually our fire cleric.
Oh, nice. Because even though I have infravision, apparently my perception's fucking bad. Because I roll like so low every time.
You rolling it, Tom?
Yeah, 1 second. I wasn't paying attention.
And I was
Perception check. Why did 3 of my friends just load up Guns of Icarus at once? And my PC got unplugged. Hold on.
like, 12?
Stupid cat. Not my PC, just my monitor, but
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
effectively we're running blind here. Here we go.
Do you have blind
Oof.
fighting proficiency?
All right, you don't notice anything. You continue to walk
No.
down this for around an hour.
Oh, shit.
And eventually you come to what looks to be an opening into the outside.
Oh.
It looks like it's just like a little slump in the ground where there's like what could be the entrance to a cave, but you're obviously clearly connected to the town in some way. Can you two get off of my desk, please? So yeah, you're coming out and you look around and you're like, this is probably like a mile outside of town or so. A little bit. Probably less than that, but it's pretty far out. You look around. Look at the position of the sun, try and make a guess.
Yeah, I have good directional sense, I think. Actually, do I have Oh, no, I
As a
don't.
dwarf, you're good with tunnels.
Yeah, I am. I have that, like, tunnel thing I can do.
So, what do you do?
I guess it doesn't...
You found this opening. It looks like they were just coming in through here, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't matter, so we'll just go all the way back to the town, I guess. Or, actually, we could just leave from here and just go back to Kendall Home. That sounds like a better idea.
Is that what you all do?
Because I assume we told,
Yes.
Elder that we killed all the goblins.
Can I get a wisdom check from our fire cleric? How lucky that you guys got a wisdom check from him.
Oh, shit!
Okay. So in your great wisdom that you have, or your willpower, It's probably wisdom in this case. You're like looking around and you're like, this probably wasn't the main home of the goblins, right? They probably had another cave somewhere, right, that they came from. Because you didn't see any women and children bodies.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
And then you're looking around and you're like, they could probably just come reestablish a camp here as soon as we leave.
Burn it all to the ground.
Do you bring this up to the party, or do you just like...
Yes.
What do
We
you
should
say?
Burn this entire area. Scorch everything with the holy fire from...
You look at the damp cave behind you.
Yeah, the Dagnan scratches his head. I don't think it's gonna burn. We could collapse it. I know a tour thing about tunnels.
But holy fire.
So
You can
do you...
what you want
What do you
with
do?
fire.
Do you try and catch it on fire? Are you...
Yes. I'm
Do
gonna
you-
go burn the bedroom.
So you go back to burn the bodies in the bedroom. Takes you around another hour. Are you guys gonna exit through the well? Are you gonna collapse the tunnel? Are you gonna collapse the well? What are you doing? What is your
I
plan?
will attempt to collapse the tunnel that leads into here, into the main area.
Okay. So we agree that's somewhat dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a mining proficiency, by chance?
No.
Can I get an unproficient check?
That's a -4.
Yeah. I'm thinking about doing half stats for that. That probably makes more sense. So half your stat. Let's do that from
Yeah,
now
I
on.
was gonna ask if it's a -2 because I'm a dwarf and I kind of know.
No,
a thing or two
it's
about
gonna be half your stat rolled into
things.
it.
Wait, it's gonna be half my what stat?
Yeah, we're gonna do that now. I've been thinking about changing this for a while, so half stat seems to make more sense for unproficiency. That way, it's not just like a -4. So if you still are like incredibly skilled, it's gonna be great. So we'll just half stat it from now on. It seems to make more sense.
Well, which stat? What do you mean? What am I rolling?
I believe mining is strength. I could be wrong. I'll check again. Mining. No, I'm wrong. Wisdom, actually.
Oh, well,
What a
that's-
weird...
I'm probably a really good miner then.
You wanna do it?
So the
I wanna burn
dwarf...
it.
The dwarf looks like the fire cleric and goes, can you dig this... Can you collapse this tunnel
I
for
actually
me?
have pretty good wisdom for being a ranger, though. But what is half of 13?
Is Nahom here? Nahom, are you listening?
So he's probably not listening.
He's
but-
muted. It's okay. We'll just deal with it. It's fine.
So are we rolling or rounding up or down? Because my wisdom is
We'll round up.
odd. Okay.
See how you collapse this tunnel.
Uh.
Not very well. Can
uh,
I get a dex check now? As you
God.
you collapse the tunnel, but it's like it's kind of not. You weren't in a safe position. You're like, what do you use? Like you find a pick down here. They had one. Smack at the walls, and it's just kind of like it. You were not prepared for this thing to start falling down. And you hear just a
I wanted to
shaking.
know before I even have done this, I do, with my dwarf stuff, while underground, I can detect, grades and slopes and tunnels and shifting or sliding walls, trap. Or apparently I can detect stonework traps and pits, but that doesn't matter. You're probably.
Yeah, no, this isn't a trap. It's not a
Approximate depth.
sliding pit. It's a collapsing ceiling.
Yeah, this doesn't help.
You pass your dex check as the rocks fall on you. You stub your toe on a rock as it kind of collapses on it. You lose blood in your toes for a little bit, but you manage to pull it out before anything else falls on it. That wasn't safe at all.
No, but does it collapse? I'm assuming.
It's collapsed,
Okay,
yes.
okay, good.
Is
Um,
it safer than lighting fires underground?
Well,
That's what I'm doing.
that was almost the end of me.
Lighting fires underground isn't very effective. You lose oxygen quickly. There's no there's no dry wood. It's all damp. It just wouldn't catch well down here. You could light a fire, it just wouldn't catch to anything.
We could use a miles of
Burning
grease.
all the beds.
Okay, those catch. You burn down individually the beds. You got a fire building proficiency. You guys smell smoke as the Tickle Me Elmo leaves the
Tickle me.
leaves the throne room. Do you burn the throne?
Yes.
Okay, you burn
And the
throne.
bodies.
The bodies. You guys exit upwards,
Mm-hmm.
eventually making your way back into the town center.
And we go get the elder and tell him to. Will we tell him about that they're probably gonna come back if they can?
Wait, I thought you.
No, we don't tell them that.
I thought you took care of them.
No, I say we should just tell them to like add some extra like stones to the bottom of the well or something. They might need to redig the well actually because they don't have any water in it.
Yeah,
now.
as if you remember, they were filling the water with buckets.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
they should just fill in the well with rocks and stuff.
Well, I don't think they should use this well anymore. Dagnan would tell him to just.
Do you guys try and convince them not to use the well? How do you do so?
Yeah.
What do you say
We
to them?
tell them what the goblins were doing, that they were just spoon feeding them water basically.
Can I get a
You
charisma
guys
check from you?
Yeah, better from you, not me. Charisma's my worst stat.
The holy man tries to convince them to like build up their well. I'm wondering if Nahom is ever going to return, or if he's on push to mute without realizing it. It's one of the two.
It's a really
Nope.
long phone call, apparently.
Okay.
Fuck.
No, that's not gonna work. But he looks at you. He goes, "But we need our water for the center of
Yes, I
town.
bet there's a new water down there. Just fill it up.
There's groundwater. We'll dig it out. Don't worry. We got it, Sonny."
Dagnan just shakes his head. I do what you want then. We might have to come back here, Mr. Fireman.
Fireman? What?
That was to Frim, or what, Sigmund?
Sigmund.
I want to call you Frimberg, but that's the essence you worship.
That would almost be like heresy, right? Like saying he is his
Yeah, I'm not Frimberg. I'm just
his deity.
I'm just his humble servant.
Champion.
Champion.
Servant.
Speaker.
Is his speaker? Are we playing
I'm back.
Are we playing the Dark Brotherhood quest line? Are you the listener?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, he
Don't
said
think
he
it
was
works that
thinking,
way.
I want to be the listener.
So you guys are in this village.
Well, excuse me? What?
Yeah, we went into the village because we went through the tunnel. There was a cave. There was an exit, basically.
It was just an exit to the cave. They collapsed it. Dagnan almost killed himself.
By collapsing. Yeah, I literally almost killed myself. That was probably a really bad idea, but it
Well,
worked.
we have all the goblin here, so it's not like we care what happens to the other village.
Oh,
so-
and then someone burnt all the goblin bodies in the throne in the beds.
Oh, someone.
The pyro and
Some-
the...
So we smoked the place out. We tried convincing them to fill the well with rocks or something.
They were unsuccessful.
So we said we'd just take our ears and go back to Kendall home, and
So do you walk on the roads to Kendallholm, or do you take the...
we took the road last time, didn't we?
It's about a
So
day,
Same thing.
whole day's journey. So you take the road?
I want to
Alright.
take the road. It's up to them.
Let me see if you
Like I said, the carnies are going to be have taken over the city. That's my.
They could have actually taken over the city. Fucking
I got a
two-headed
feeling.
elk.
The vague random encounter I put in front of you guys has taken over the city.
They have taken over the city. Everything that's
Okay.
anything that's
Can I get a perception check from... not myself. From our Frimberg champion.
Yeah. Let's see your perception.
As you are walking down this road. Country road, that's a fail.
That's
Plus 10 doesn't do it. It's just a 12. You guys are surprised as around 40 feet from you, you see a cart that looks to have a leopard in a cage. There's a parrot in a cage. There's a flying snake that is also in a cage in the back of this cart. There's like 4 guards all around this cart, and there's like a man in purple like robes driving it towards you guys. Do you say anything or do anything, interact with them?
holy shit! That's a flying snake. It's cool.
They see you guys and kind of like suspiciously eye you because you're all armed.
I'm a priest. I am not a threatening person.
Do they see your holy symbol though? They do not.
They should.
They do not.
They go, hail!
Hail! What's with the fly and the snake? I've never seen you in a...
We are a band of traders, merchants. These are my
Traders?
wares.
Your turncloaks, you abandoned someone?
Trader. He starts to speak in merchant tongue, thinking you're confused by his dialect.
Actually, do I have merchant tongue?
He was speaking in Andarian. I think Miles does. Miles, you there?
I say, yeah, I don't.
Miles, you there?
God, he's gone again?
You disappeared on us. Are you muted
Yeah.
on accident, Mr. Nahom? He said he was back and then left again.
Yeah, apparently.
I believe he has trade speak, but he starts to speak in trade speak. If you don't speak it, then you don't understand. But
I don't
Yeah,
think I
what
speak
the hell
trade
are
speak.
you talking about?
you did not understand my Andarian.
I speak in Darian, not whatever mumbo jumbo that
Yeah,
was.
we're traders.
Yeah, you betrayed someone. You told me that.
He shakes his head. He goes, looks around, looks at the group of people around him.
Look, I don't
No,
really care who you
Dagnan, I
betrayed.
think
Looks
he
to one
means
of the
for
guards.
Saul's sake.
One of the guards goes, "We are trade merchants." In
Oh, a
Dwarven.
merchant.
He says
Why
it.
didn't
He
you
says
just
it in
say
Dwarven.
so?
He goes, "Merchants, merchants."
What language are they speaking? Like,
One of them spoke trade speak, another spoke Dwarven, but Dagnan didn't seem to understand any of them.
Oh,
so-
wait, he spoke Dwarven? I didn't know.
No,
he
one of the guards. He looked at him and he said, "Merchants, traders."
Yeah, he would have
Oh.
spoke back in Dwarven. Like,
I start talking to him in
he
trade
understands now.
Betrayed some merchants.
There's this weird bilingual confusion going on, where that you weren't paying full attention when they were speaking trade speak, and then you picked up on it later, and now two people are speaking Dwarven to each other, and just the merchants looking back and forth in Andarian, it's okay.
I'm assuming the merchant, no one else speaks Dwarven, they don't understand, or
The merchant doesn't speak Dwarven. One of the guards does.
All right. So the merchant's just confused as fuck.
Merchant's just looking around, shaking his head. This isn't awkward. Do you guys interact with this guy at all? It's really awkward at this point.
So how much are for the flying snake?
2,000 gold.
flying snakes?
Well, holy shit, that's above my budget.
Yeah, there's a flying snake in the cage. He goes, "It is trained perfectly if you'd like to buy it."
How much
does
is
it
the
do?
bird?
The parrot?
The bird.
50. The parrot?
The bird.
I don't know what it is. It's colorful. and
This
it
is
flies.
this is a parrot. It is a gray parrot.
Besides those two, does he have anything else cool?
Yeah, there's a leopard.
Oh, ask him how much is the leopard.
700 gold pieces.
Oh, wait, why is the flying snake worth more than the leopard?
It is not trained, though. I warn you. It is a wild animal.
Oh, no, never
that's
mind.
right.
Never mind. Okay.
The bird is 50 gold.
Is the bird trained?
Suppose yes, if you hold its leash.
Leash? It's a bird on a leash?
Yes, it has a. You see a small leather band around its leg.
Oh my god. I think birds are supposed to fly.
It can fly, and he kind of takes it out of the cage, lets it fly a little bit, but it can't. It flies in a circle as it can't get away from the small leash it's held to.
Oh my god. Man, I like this flying snake though.
Would you like to buy the bird? The bird?
Take it. 4 to 5 gold.
50 gold.
48 gold.
You want to convince him or roll me a charisma check? Do you only have 48 gold? Is that why you're? Do you have any?
I have plenty of gold. That actually I have less. I have 15 less than that. That's one's on my character sheet. I just forgot.
Give me a charisma check, yeah. Roll this one
Sorry, I can't-
opposed. He rolls a natural 19. Let's see what his charisma is. 22. He beats you on the opposed charisma roll. He goes, Look. I can do 48 gold. If you need to. Would you like to buy the parrot?
Nah, seems like a lot of
You
extra
hear,
work.
buy the parrot, buy the parrot. Squire?
Nah, seems like too much work, and it talks. I don't need any more back talking.
He shrugs and continues on his way. Do you guys beset him? Do you speak to him more? What do you... wish him adieu?
He bids you adieu.
I just
Stay safe by the power of Frimber.
You guys walk down the road. Eventually you come to a part in the road where you know to the east of here there's a giant cave. Do you just continue to
I know
Kendall Home?
nothing of said giant cave.
True. You were like the friendliest one of the giant two, weren't you?
Yeah,
I
well,
was his friend.
I avoid the cave.
Yeah, I was gonna say we avoid the giant if we can.
You guys make it back to Kendall Home. Do you rest? It's late. Do you rest for the night, or do you go to disturb the mother at the or the abbess? I can't remember what term I would use specifically for her. Let me look.
I'll say I'll disturb him because I have Archie here.
Yes.
Oh, actually, I forgot to mention. I wanted to say this before we left Kendall Home. I took Archie's hat too. I'm wearing it.
Okay.
As a symbol of.
You have a feathered
Love.
cap made for a
I was
human.
thinking love, but
That's fine.
yeah.
So you arrive in Kendall Home. The guards let you in. Noticing that you're not with Archibald, one of them goes, "Hey, where's Archibald?"
Wait, who's asking us this?
Just a town guard. He's a noble in this. He's from here.
Oh, I guess we tell him.
What do you tell him?
Archibald was slayed was during a fight.
Archibald.
He was
He
killed?
was valiantly protecting us from an ogre. He died.
Archibald
years
fought
ago.
an ogre?
Yes, a full of honor. He killed it.
Ah, he struck the killing blow. How noble.
He didn't make it though. He takes off Archie's hat and like places.
Man,
it
it's
over
not
his
every day
chest.
you see three men take on an ogre. Pretty
But it
interesting.
was just him. It was just Archie.
It's actually just one-on-one. Actually, you're right. Yeah.
What?
We weren't. Well, we weren't fit to fight. He saved us.
He killed an ogre in single combat?
Correct.
Yeah, actually.
Well, hot damn.
And he was injured.
You better go tell his father.
Yeah, at that point I would have pulled out his rapier and signet ring too to show him. Bring it
You
back.
know where his father is, right?
No,
No.
He's probably at the...
the gambling den.
Gambling. Den.
He's at the dog water, probably.
Where's the dog water?
It's over by the docks. You might want to tell Emmanuel Archibald LaFleur. Yeah, he's prominent in here. I don't know if... Did you notice that, Tom?
I mean, water.
I had a
water
name
bottle
came up
with-
for him, but I forgot what it was. His first name was
Oh.
Emmanuel, though.
I just renamed him, but with your name as the middle name. His name as your middle name.
I believe I actually had his name was like, and it was like Emmanuel Oscar.
Okay, then it'll be Emmanuel Oscar LaFleur, sure. So they tell you to go see old Oski, over at the dog water to tell him. Do you guys go straight there? Do you go to the Temple of Life?
I'll go straight there.
Cycle, the Temple of the Cycle, or the dog water?
The dog water.
Okay, you go to the dock district of town.
That's the most important thing.
It's pretty sketchy here. This is, especially at night, this is usually where, the laborers from the dock... This is the wrong town. Hold on.
We're at
Sorry.
Mill now.
And then Noble's supposed to be here.
That's a good point.
He has a gambling addiction.
So this is in the cattle port district right here. It is not a nice part of town. The rich dock is walled off right here. It is
Why does
it is
go to
called
the rich-
Whitewall district of the city. So you guys end up going to this really slinky tavern. It's got a sign that says the dog water in white paint. It's like hanging off of the like balcony of this place. It's not an inn; it's only a tavern, so it's not 2 stories. It's only one. You see a couple of guys hanging out, like picking their teeth with daggers outside. There's a like stumpy dwarf at the door with a hammer who looks to be the like, what is it? The bouncer.
The bouncer. I just go right in.
Just walk right in. The bouncer goes, "Hey, you cause any trouble, all right? I'll be hammering you down. Got me?"
He just laughs.
Do you all go to the dog water with him?
I do, yeah, because I want to make sure to tell his father that he got a proper
I was gonna say burial. But
You might. This place makes you feel like you should probably hold your coin purse a little tighter.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding on my shit.
So you walk in. You see a lot of humans. You see a couple dwarves at a table. Other than that, they're all like disgusting, ugly sailors. And then there's one table in particular with a man with a feathered cap. He's got like a tabard on with the same colors that Archibald had on. And he is looking in his late 40s, and he appears to be playing craps. Let's see. Holy fuck. He's got a giant pile of coins in front of him. It looks like he's struck lucky tonight. He's smiling. He's got a girl on his arm.
Oh, damn.
She's not that good looking, but she's a woman all the same.
Okay, let's approach him.
Well, Dagnan would just walk in and he'd be like, "Where's Emmanuel Oscar Lafleur?"
You say that? Do you just announce it to the tavern?
Yeah, he would just yell at
You
him.
get daggers from like half the tavern, and then you see a guy in a feather cap goes, "It is this guy over here," and he points to a half orc who is sitting at the table with him. "This is Oscar Lafleur."
Okay, we're not debt
Dagnan
collectors or
approaches the
anything.
half-orc.
Wait, no. Perception check.
He's fairly convincing.
Is he fairly convincing?
He rolled another. He's super convincing. He rolled a natural 20 on his charisma check, if that mattered for you guys, but it doesn't.
No, but
All right, well,
it's his dad. It's not like he's adopted or anything
well,
like that.
Dagnan believes him in half. He really seriously takes out. He like kneels, takes out the rapier and the signet ring.
You see, the man who you probably out of game know as Emmanuel go, wait, hold on, what are you doing? What's going on?
Well, and he looks at he's like, "This is Emmanuel, right? Oscar," pointing at the half-orc.
The half orc kind of sighs, and the man in the hat goes, "What do you need, old Emmanuel Oscar Lafleur for? What is your business?"
Well, we have bad news about his son.
Bad.
Oh, what? He's like, no.
No, he squeaks. No.
Did he get into some trouble with gambling? Like father, like son, they always say. How much does he owe you?
No, it's not that. He valiantly protected us, but he lost his life. Killing an ogre.
He did very poorly in craps. How much of his life did he lose? He kind of does finger quotes.
No, not that life. Like he is passed away. He is no longer.
Oh, he's drunk. Where'd he pass out at? Is he in the Temple District? Did he drink some of the father's wine?
I got this. Like I give him his son's ring, his sword. Like he died. He killed an orc.
Why do you have his signet ring? This is a crime, wizard.
Your son is dead. I'm sorry. He saved her life. He fought an ogre. And
No. Where is he? Show me to Archibald.
We can take you to the temple.
I, being the priestly man I am, go up to him. It's like, "I'm sorry, sir, but these men are telling the truth. I am the priest who performed your son's funeral pyre."
Look. When you see old Archie, you tell me. I'll be here. He like sips another part of his drink.
All right. Can I make a charisma check?
Sure, yeah. He's clearly drunk. How do you try and convince him, though? What are you saying to him?
Oh yeah. He's okay. guys want to just wait here till sober?
What do you say to him though when you roll his charisma? I want my charisma check. Is that the 12? Was that your charisma?
No. I haven't rolled it yet. I'm looking at my charisma now. It's
I
10.
can't remember what that was.
Okay.
Oh, that was the perception check. Just see
Oh,
if
yeah,
I
it was.
believe the ogre was his father.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God, he clearly does not. He's like, look, just get Archibald, okay? Tell him to come over here when you see him.
All right. Do I know where he? Okay, so you guys want to just hang out around this guy for the next couple hours until he like sobers up?
Jack.
Nah, I'd say we would.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it.
calling you.
Yeah, I'll go grab it in a minute. All right, I gotta take a break, so I gotta go grab some old momsy, you know.
Mumsy.
So yeah, you guys wait around for him. We'll come back to this in